How many of you have old TV sets? You know, them big, boxy, and annoying in every way. I had one. Just one. My nice 50-inch plasma screen crapped out on me, so recently I've been watching my shows on the old television set. It was a real hassle lugging that thing from my garage to my living room, setting it up, getting new rabbit ears, the likes. I've had it in my living room, which doubles as my bedroom because, well, I'm too lazy to walk to my room most nights and I just crash on the couch. I usually stay up all hours of the night watching the tube. The last couple nights I've noticed a strange phenomenon. The afterglow. At first, I thought nothing of it. I just thought it might have been my eyes adjusting to the darkness, so I buried my head in my pillow, relaxing and trying to sleep. I brought my head up and the afterglow remained. There on the screen, as vivid as if it were on. I've always had irrational fears. You know, clowns, being alone, stray branches tapping on my window. But this disturbed me in a way no fear ever had. I got up from the couch, causing it to squeak from the release of pressure, and walked across the carpeted floor to unplug the set. I pulled the plug from the wall and, to my dismay, the glow was still there. It was a faint kind of dark light, not bright enough to illuminate anything, but enough to sit like a phantom of what you had just seen only behind the convex glass. If you've seen it, you know. If you haven't, lucky you. I thought nothing more of it and went to sleep. I woke the next morning and opened my eyes to the television. No longer creepy and weird, but just old and kind of pathetic looking. I remember the previous night and shuddered a bit. But tonight, it was well all in my head. That night I did my usual ritual of staying up late watching TV, but again I shuddered at the thought of the TV being the only thing making any noise at all in the house. I was alone, but that fear had dissipated with the years. This time I was bound and determined to make the afterglow not happen. I pulled the plug before shutting off the TV. The afterglow was there, but different. Now, there was an egg shape in the middle of the screen. I thought it may have been from pulling the plug, but thought nothing of it and lay down, defeated by this relic of the 70s. I laid with my face away from the television, almost too afraid to look at the screen. I fell asleep, but had a terrible sleep. Nightmares plagued my slumber. Their origin was unknown. I don't even remember what they were to a point. But I do remember the background was the afterglow. Why was this so frightening? What made it so creepy? The next few nights I just unplugged my TV from the wall after watching my shows, turned my head and laid down facing away from the set, and nothing, back at any time, fearing what I might see, the glow, the devilish, horrid glow. It isn't scary. Why am I afraid? I thought over and over. I slept like this for weeks, until one night something bothered me deeply. The sound of breathing. It was labored and harsh. I held my breath to make sure it wasn't my own. I almost cried when I could still hear it. I decided to face my fear and look at the TV. That was a bad choice on my part. I should have just slept and ignored it, but no, I had to look. I turned to the glowing screen, and in horror, I realized what the ovoid shape on the screen was. It was a face. Vague, but there in the glossy convex screen. One of pure terror. It looked as if it had seen something truly terrifying. I closed my eyes, and I could still see it. In my persistence of vision, I couldn't escape. I picked up the TV in my hysteric state and tossed it out the window, crashed through the glass and broke with a loud bang. I don't watch TV anymore at night, and if you have an old boxy TV, don't sleep near it. Ever. Wow, that was spooky. And if you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like, and why not share the video too? Share it with your friends, this is a spooky time of the year. Also, if you would like to suggest a creepypasta for me to do in the future, put in the comments below. Also, don't you forget to subscribe. Anyway, this is Airman, remind that you guys all rock, and signing off. Also, watch one of my other videos. Goodbye.